Salute, my Tiger Tribe family, elevating higher and higher through the use and practice of self-discipline. It's your guy, it's your man, Mystical Path, the Mystic Oracle, about to drop the hot fire on you. Got a surprising video for you today. Some of you cats might be happy about this, some of you may not be. But before I get into it, be sure to like and subscribe. Leave your comments. I'm still dealing with the pre-workout. I don't have it with me today. I'm getting ready to go to the gym in just a second, but I don't have it with me. I already got some pre-workout in my water bottle, and then I have my coffee or whatnot. But in the next vid, I'm gonna go ahead and present that to you again, so you guys can get the link, get the discount code, and all that other good stuff. Today, the surprising video is semen retention. SR, we're starting over. I wanted to do this yesterday, but I was traveling, and then when I got to my destination, I didn't have time to make a video. I had to go directly to work. I wanted to make the video on July 1st. That way, we all could have a accurate time frame of when we were starting over. I'm not getting into details of why I'm doing this. I'm not going to get into details about it. If you guys are on board, just get on board. But this time I'm going to explain some rules to the game. I'm going to explain some rules about the game. Hopefully I can get out of this video in maybe 15-20 minutes and go ahead and start pushing these weights or whatever. But we're gonna start today as if it was yesterday on SR for 12 months. And I'm going to do it with you guys. We're all going to keep each other accountable. We're all going to have a little community in the comment section. We're going to help each other out. I don't want to be the only one giving information, because a lot of you cats have been on this journey too, a year plus. So you already know how this thing goes. So communicate, some of your habits and some of the things that help you on your journey. Communicate that in the comment section, and each one teach one. What I want to say about SR is I'm not doing monk mode. I'm going to be just direct with you guys. I'm not going to do, for this year, I'm not doing monk mode. For this 12-month span, I'm not doing monk mode, because I've already I haven't mastered. I feel like I'm at 90 to 95%. I've mastered retaining my seed about 90 to 95%. And that's when I'm dealing with a woman. I know how to hold myself back. I've been doing it so long now. I've been doing it so long to where it's almost like second nature. One of the major things about semen retention is when you're retaining your seed or whatever, women are going to it's going to make women want it more. Women will almost get upset at you for not sharing your seed. They'll get angry with you for not wanting to give up your man juice. I don't know. I guess that's more of our animalistic side, because women want that for procreation. That's what it's for, mainly, or ultimately, because that's where all your power is. That's where all your zinc is. That's where all your magnesium, that's where all the minerals are. In that one shot, it goes directly to search for her egg or eggs for procreation. So when you're retaining and you're holding your seed back, psychologically that does something to them. I mean, I'm just telling you from my experiences, and this is not just with one female. I've every female that I've dealt with, they're on this trip about wanting to grab your seed from you. I mean, it could be spiritual too. I think it is spiritual too. Matter of fact, I know it's spiritual. It's not just about a procreation thing. Your seed is your essence. And so you notice on SR that when you're retaining your seed, that's the attraction part about it. It's not because you're so fly, or your locks are so pretty, or your skin is so smooth and baby face. It's not about any of that. It's your seed, your essence makes you magnetic. It makes you, it increases the volume of your magnetism. That's all that's about. Women are drawn to you because they want to procreate with you. That's really what that deal is. And on a spiritual level, they want to rob. They don't even know this. On in a metaphysical sense, they want to rob you of your essence to keep you weak. And I'm not saying this to put women down. I'm not in, that whole bashing women thing. I mean, I love women. There's certain categories of women that I don't deal with, but I love women. But like I said, on a metaphysical plane, they want to rob you of your essence, to keep you in a subservient, thirsty vibration, so you can be submissive to them. And they may not even know that. They may not even know that. When you read the Bible, when God placed the curse on Eve, he said, "Thy desire shall be unto thy husband, and he shall rule over thee." She had an issue with that. Or I could paraphrase that and just say, "Thy desire shall be unto thy husband, and he shall have authority over thee." Meaning you have to do what he says. So Eve had an issue with this. Adam's first wife had an issue with this. That's another that's a deeper conversation, because a lot of you cats aren't really on that. We could talk about that in another video. And ever since then, there's been this friction. There's been this fight for power between men and women. So when it comes to SR, you guys got to excuse me, because I'm just really kind of getting up and getting in the swing of things or whatever. I'm not as tactful as I am in other videos. It's just because I'm a little slush, because I kind of partied hard last night. But anyway, and when it comes to SR, that's what that's really about. It's that ancient mindset. It's that ancient battle between you and them. And so that's why when you retain and you say, last minute you holding in, your seat or whatever, that creates friction between you and her. I mean, to the point of anger. I mean, a woman will get angry at you for not sharing your seed, your man juice. She'll get mad at you and want to kick you out and want to block you and all this other foolishness because she wants that. So if you're starting this journey over, expect that. Now, let me say this. You got a lot of dudes in the SR community. These, monk mode dudes and alpha mode. There's so many different, there's so many different ways you can approach this thing. I'm telling you from my experience and from what I've done. Because I'm not at the point. I'm not at the monk mode point. Because I'm around beautiful women all the time. I'm around pretty girls. I'm around pretty women all the time. I never vowed to stay away from women. But I have enough discipline to when I deal with women, not to share my seed with them. Has it always been that way? No. I had to build up to that. Some of you cats can do monk mode if that's where you are. You can do whatever you want to do as a grown man. I'm saying that if you decide to deal with a woman, if you choose to deal with the woman or your girlfriend, or you got a friend, she come through every now and then, y'all got a thing like that, that's cool, but retain yourself. Don't be giving you to everybody. Retain yourself. And another thing, don't touch yourself. Don't touch yourself. Don't pleasure yourself. Because that's going to make you weak also. I'm going to get into a real deep video about that. It took me a long time to understand this. I had a teacher who's passed on now. He's dead, or he's transitioned. He revealed some things to me about that, like touching yourself and masturbation is not good. And we'll talk about that in another video. You have to exercise yourself. It's like a muscle, anything else. You have to exercise yourself. But most of us on this journey, most men have an issue with lust. Let's put all the cards out on the table. Most men are bullied by lust. And it's not the woman's fault. It's not the woman's fault. She's fine. Yes, she's beautiful. Women are beautiful. Genesis 6. The angelic beings married and made children with the daughters of men. They couldn't resist. Women are beautiful. No doubt about that. We should be evolved to a point to where we can discipline ourselves enough to fight the temptation, or have a cap on it enough to where it's not running our lives. Women are running men's lives. That's what SR is all about. To gain some discipline over that. That's really what it's all about. That's what it's all about. To get some discipline over your body. And gain some strength by you controlling those urges that arise often for some men. And another thing too, having a strong sexual drive, having strong sexual urges can work to your advantage. If you're one of these guys that have a strong animalistic urge, you feel like you just can't, you can make that work to your advantage. You can turn that around and make it work for you. You can become a supreme man if you discipline yourself. Some guys don't have zero urge, meaning they don't have no juice. They have no juices flowing. They have no electricity in their battery. They have no electricity flowing through their body. That's not good. So you want to urge. You want a sexual boost to pass through your body every now and then. And for some of you guys when that urge is really, really high, you have to be the one to learn how to modify and transform that energy into something beneficial for you. You can regenerate that energy. You can transform that energy into many different things. Money, physique, learning languages. I mean, but you have to focus that energy. So some of you cats, SR is going to be the best thing that ever happened to you. But you have to be disciplined enough, and you have to be honest with yourself. Is this something that you can really do? Do you have the discipline to really do this? And be honest with yourself. You can do it. You can do a year. A year is easy. You can do a year. You can retain yourself for a year, because most of you cats are married. A lot of you cats have girlfriends, significant others or whatever. You can hold yourself. You can do it, but you have to have the willpower. You have to have you have to be decisive and say, yeah, I'm going to do this for real. I'm not going to BS this thing. I'm not going to BS myself. I'm going to do this. And I'm here to help you do it. You can deal with a woman, that's fine. But retain yourself. Now, monk mode is a whole different thing. I'm not professing to be some professional in that area where you just say no women at all. That's a different type of animal. Some of you guys that have zero discipline, yeah, you need to leave women alone altogether. You don't need to look at them. You don't need to text them. Some of you cats don't even need to be in relationships, because that is hindering you from reaching your full potential. Your relationship with your woman could be prohibiting you from reaching your full potential, because all you think about is her. Not all of you, some of you. You know who you are. You have to know yourself. Listen, you're a man. You're a man, so you have to choose and decide how you're gonna do things on this journey. Look, the whole holding hands thing. Look, man, we got to get past this. We got to get past that holding hands. Hey man, hold my hand. I keep slipping. I keep relapsing and all this other stuff. I can't control myself. Yes, you can control yourself. You can do it. And I'm here to help you do it. We're going to do it together. You can do it. You just have to want to do it. Hold your strength inside of you. Call back your power to you. Utilize that power to go to the gym, make money, learn a different language, travel the world. Let me just say this. I weigh I weigh between 215 to 220. I fluctuate between 215 and 220 pounds. Do you know I've never been this big in my life? Until I really start retaining my seed and utilizing that energy to do that. I've never been this big in my life, ever. And I don't even really think I'm that big. And I'm not bragging on it, but on a daily basis, I get guys, girls coming up to me, man, you're huge, you're jacked. I'm like, jacked? Man, I ain't. Dude, when you when you focus your energy and stop spilling your seed or whatever, you can turn that energy. Look, man, whatever happens in the body when you do that, I don't understand all the science on it, but it makes you thicker, it makes you tougher, it makes you stronger. I gotta do more research on it myself. You can do it. Start today. I'm sorry. We'll use yesterday as today. The first was yesterday, but I didn't have time to make the video yesterday, like I said. So start today. 365 days, easy work. If you choose to do monk mode, that's fine. And like I said before, some of you cats don't need to even deal with women at all because they're blocking you. You're allowing them to block you. Some of you cats have, again, girlfriends and whatever. Retain yourself. You can do it. It's easy. But once you start retaining yourself, when you deal with your lady, expect some heat from that. She's going to give you heat because you won't share your power with her. It's going to be unnecessary arguments. For some of you guys, she may end up wanting to break up with you or come up with these lame excuses to cause you to leave so she can get another man who she can cipher his energy by stealing his seed. I'm just letting you know, expect that. I'm gonna make more videos. It's just my my line of work demands that I travel a lot. That's just how it is. And I want to make more videos. I want to be doing 2 and 3 videos per day. I want to do that. But I'm just always on the go. I'm always on the go. But anyway, listen, guys, 12 months, 365 days. Retain your power. Retain your power. And let's do it together. Tiger Tribe, I appreciate it. Leave your comments. And I'll see you cats in the next vid. Peace.